Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing a 1.3 tire shootout. So we have my Redcat Ascent Apex 118 here. So this is going to be our test rig along with these Endura tires. So let's see if we can get it up on this rock here. Come on, baby. This being a quarry, we got all sorts of people coming around with their power sports machines. Power to them. Yeah, these kit tires, they're pretty good. So we're throwing all the most challenging obstacles at these tires today. Basically vertical climbs of varying degrees. So that one, the first one was no problem for this dude. So now we're gonna try this descent. This is really tricky here for the little guys. So you got so many spots where the weight just suddenly shifts. Like that right there. Oh! Not clean. All right, so let's try this vertical face here. We'll see how these guys do. So there's a couple different lines we can try here, but we're gonna go for this one first. Yeah, I think we're kind of stuck in the valley there. All right, we're gonna give it one more real honest crack at this line here, and then we're gonna move on to the next obstacle. So we don't want the truck falling down into either valley, either the one below, or when we start to crest this, the one above. Oh, man. So as I was saying, I'm trying to run this as light as I can. So there's select metal and brass and stuff like that. But I think we're gonna need a little more front weight. This thing starts to torque twist. It's hard to see it here, but on straight faces you can see it. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. All right, so we're back from the quarry, and let's talk about this for a sec. So let's say, what are my two surprises? So my number one biggest surprise is I have to say how disappointed I was in how the J Concepts Rupture did. Um, you know, I, I, I don't know if I think maybe they should have went bigger to give the tire a little bit more to work with, because it looks really stiff out there. Um, so I'm gonna try taking the foams out, and we'll try mounting it up again, and we'll see what it feels like. Um, but so let's say that's surprise one. Surprise two would be the Endura Klingon. Um, when I initially tried this, I brought them to the indoor crawl center, and I have to be honest, the factory Redcats outperformed them. They killed it. These were good for about 5 minutes, and once they got dusty, it was like they just stopped working. But today, outdoors, they looked really good. So quite impressed with that. And then the truck got some help from the little bit of added weight that come with the silicone. So let's pull the J concept back out. So without a foam, yeah, I think that's the math. So I think what we'll do is we'll run it again. And this time, for one, we'll try and get some better camera angles for this one. And then yeah, I'll run it without the foams, and we'll see how it does. And then I'll pick a few other obstacles that we can use to then stack them against each other, right? Like have some sort of a metric. But so, what was your big surprise from the vertical test that we did? These factory ones are pretty good. They do a really good job. That seems like a theme that we've run into. The Vanquish VXT2 is not bad. These Redcats are really impressive. I actually went back to them, after I tried the Klingon. I went back to the factory ones, and that's what I took second place with this particular comp here back in April. So it was another version of these took first, and then this one took second. So I don't think we took a detailed look at this. So factory servo, we have the brass mount up here. We have trio brass links in the front. I think it came with the brass diff cover, if I remember correctly. And then flipping it over here, we have a set of trio axles. Pardon me. So these are actually made for just the regular Ascent 18, and I had a friend of mine who's a machinist mill it down, because I got the second shipment that came to me locally in Canada. I got it, so it was very, very early. So there weren't a lot of parts available yet. So I knew it would need a little down low weight. So I had those axles locally, so I threw those in. We did the Redcat metal link set. I did all the fronts, which the uppers are tricky. They're very tricky to get in there, so they have an angle to them. And then I left the plastic uppers because we want to try and keep the weight down low. I switched out the receiver, but this just fits with the body, by the way. But I'm gonna probably put in something that's smaller than this, because we don't need the telemetry one that's in there. I can put in just a regular 2-channel and even maybe take it out of the case and just get it even smaller than that. But yeah, this dude is very impressive. I knew when it was announced, when they were bringing it out, that it was going to be really, really good, because I was trying to make a TRX4 competitive, and it was not working out for me. So I got in line early, yeah, and super happy with it. The electronics, everything, it's very, very good. I've had zero problems. So I think we're going to do the metal portal inners. I think that will really help us with the front weight. And then, yeah, maybe rerun it again. So that's it for today. So you guys take care, and I will catch you on the next one.